Allow me to ask you this question. How open are you to your spouse? Do you love to discuss issues with him, or do you love to use silent treatment sometimes? Do you communicate with your spouse about issues? Silent treatment is not a good option. Your spouse did something, or your spouse said something that you did not like, or that thing make you uncomfortable or made you angry, but you just decide to be silent. You are silent. You don't want to say anything, but you are displaying sign of unconformity. It shows that you are not happy, a sign of unhappiness. And your spouse approach you. What is wrong? Did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Please tell me if I did something wrong. If I say something that make you uncomfortable, could you tell me, please? You still don't want to say anything. So let me ask you, what do you want him to do at that point? One thing is sure is that he will not be able to go into your head or to go into your heart to figure it out, to know what is bothering you. It's up to you to let him know that you made me uncomfortable. Then you have a discussion and figure out how to make it right. Now, you refuse to talk. You refuse to communicate. He's now frustrated. He doesn't know what to do. Every time he did something, everything something arises, you go into silent treatment. And he is frustrated. If you continue on that path, every time he made you uncomfortable, every time he made you angry, you treat him with a silent, or you use a silent treatment against him. At one point, he may probably just learn to deal with it, learn to ignore you, or just find something to do to ease his frustration at that moment. But maybe, I say just maybe, sometime, in some cases, you may not probably like the choice he made at that time to ease his frustration. He may choose also to be just in his corner. He may choose to find something around the house to do, to occupy himself. Or he may decide to just go out, get out of the house. And only God knows what he's going to do outside at that moment. In that moment of frustration, you don't know what kind of ideas are going through his mind. What is going through his mind at that moment, you don't know. Some take this silent treatment all the way to bedroom. That's dangerous. Don't do that. Maybe you are right. What he did or what he said frustrated you, made you uncomfortable, make you mad. You are right. But it's not the reason for you to just use a silent treatment against him. For how long are you going to carry on this silent treatment? What the end result will be? I want to encourage you to learn to discuss issues with your spouse. Don't avoid communication, because avoiding communication is one of the poison that kill marriages. Communication is very, very important in the marriage. Your husband could not guess, could not assume what he did really to make you mad. You may think he knows, but it's your responsibility to let him know that, oh, what you just said, what you did yesterday, what you just did, I did not like it. Then you can sit down. If you have to sit down to discuss about it, you discuss it. If you have just to talk about it right away and get over it, and bring peace between both of you, instead of you using silent treatment, giving him a cold shoulder. For how long are you going to do this? And what are you expecting to gain with that silent treatment? If he decides also to go in a silent mode, how are you going to figure out a way to come out of that situation? How are you thinking that you can bring peace, joy, and laughter in that marriage? Silent treatment, avoiding communication in the marriage is a poison to kill your marriage. So don't use silent treatment in your marriage.